Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Love that intro, man. That's a great way to start the show. What's going on, baby?
Oh, and as much as back from vacay, nice job on the show last week.
Yeah, he's back, folks. He's back.
I'm browner than I usually am. That's I'm burnt though too. So, there you go.
You look like you're refreshed. You look like you're energized. You look like you're ready to do another great show.
I mean, might as well. Might as well.
Absolutely. Great to have you back. Shout out to your stand-in. We had a special guest last week. You guys definitely need to check out episode 9. Welcome to episode 10, but episode 9 we had a special guest filling in for the bird himself, Dr. Paul, the comic book doctor. Again, shout out to him. He did a great job. If you guys have not seen episode 9 from last week, you definitely need to check it out. We were transmitting live from Tribe Comics and Games right here in Austin, Texas. Wonderful show. It covered a lot of information about cleaning books, using solvents, wet cleans. The guy does miraculous work. So you want to check out that episode, but we are very happy to have Ferd, the nerd, the bird himself, the market report guru. And here we are. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right. Let's give a shout out to everybody real quick. What's up to Chad Morris? Made it to a live one, sweet. Absolutely. Yo, the live show is very interactive, man. We fly through this, but we acknowledge everything. So if you guys want to throw up your comments, the better the comment, throw us some great comments. You'll make the front page news. What's up there, GT Key Comics? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Hey, you want to answer this one? Chad asked if we ever thought about doing more content. I'll let you answer that.
I guess, yeah, I mean, for sure. Just it's hard to like kind of differentiate, but definitely ideas are being thrown out. We'll see.
Yeah, I think the FOC top 10 and then the market report. I mean, that's a lot of information that we throw in. We squeeze all that information in like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So if the people want more, I don't know if time permits, we could try and extend the show. But I just like the fact that our format is like pinpoint information. You get your top 10 to choose from, and then you give them an updated market report. And, that's our niche. And so far it works. So we'll keep it at that right now. So, yeah, like you said, who knows, man. But anyway, if this is your first time here, FOC, welcome. FOC Top 10, of course. FOC stands for Final Order Cutoff. It's when all the shops all across the country have to put in their order with the distributions. What we like to do and what I came up with for myself is just putting together a top 10 list. Something, just a guideline. It's not necessarily the books you have to buy, but it's like key issues, certain covers. Sometimes shops don't go deep into covers like cover B, C, or D, or there might be a certain variant that you don't want to miss. I don't know about you, Ferd. I tend to suffer from FOMO. What about you?
Yeah. 100%.
Well said. Well put. Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna try and be like, well, yeah, I 100% suffer from FOMO.
Yeah. And I'll be the first to tell you, there's been some books that I just shot myself in the foot because I missed them.
Yeah.
And I told myself, never again. And that's why I do this FOC. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out there. Heads up, we are going to do a special top 10. Like we're going to do the top 10 of the top 10. Yeah, man, that's coming up. I do keep a list. All of my receipts are on our Instagram page. Our names are right there under us. You can follow us at Instagram. Those are our Instagram profile names. All of my receipts are there. There's nothing I go back and edit. I put my photos up there, and you can't edit photos. So if I pick the book, it's there. It's there for you all to check out.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's go ahead and give a few more shout outs to everybody. Plante's printed periodicals. Man, that's a
That's a cool
mouthful.
name. That's a cool periodicals. I love that word. Yeah.
Greetings and salutations. This is a very verbose person here. And then you just go to Ben. Sup, fellas. I like that. We went from greetings and salutations to sup.
Mr. Longshort, welcome. Thank you for watching us. I am humbled. Great member of the community right there.
Hey, I need you to go more into detail, Mr. Long and Short. I need go ahead and put in the comments exactly what that means. Also, real quick, Ferd does weekly whatnot shows. So if anyone ever wants to check it out, he usually does them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let the people know. Usually after this show, he preps his weekly whatnot show. He's always putting slabs up there, and they're always going for way under market.
I don't want
you want to
get rid of him. I don't want him anymore.
I'll be the first to tell you guys. I don't know anyone personally who slabs as many books as this guy. I'm not going to say how much. Yeah, but when he told me how much, it mind blown. Mind blown.
It's so dumb.
He's a beast.
It's so dumb.
He's a beast. He's a beast. What up, BK? Hey man, thanks for always showing up.
Love that guy.
Yeah. BK is one of the faithful few, man. He's a regular. Thanks for showing up once again. I love our live shows because, like I said before, none of this is scripted. You never know how it's going to turn out. So we try to make sure we cover everything. All right. For those of you who don't know, this is Ferd's Christmas. He treats every FOC week like it's Christmas. He has no idea.
Don't ever check.
He has no idea what's coming. And I'm telling you, this week's list is fire. Ferd.
We'll see.
Guess how many books I had on the list? Just take a guess.
Oh, like 25. Really? I guess right?
Very close. I had 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this FOC week is fire. It's fire. Cool. I had 20. I was like, 20 is ridiculous. There's no way we could do a show with 20 books. I cut it down to 15. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could do a top 10 plus 5. I said, nope, that sounds stupid. We got to stick to the guns. 5 books didn't make it. I thought about doing a runner-up, but I was like, nah, we'll be here all day. Let's just do the top 10 as normal. So, that being said, coming in at number 10, I'm going to tell you right now, every once in a while, guys, and Ferd, every once in a while, it's pure cover. It's just pure cover fire, nothing else.
Yeah, right.
Gratuitous. It might be good girl, might be bad girl, might be a hot artist. But usually, and you know this is true, number 10 is usually cover fire.
Yeah.
So sticking with tradition, we're kicking off with number 10 with pure cover fire.
All
from
right.
a book I never read, but I'm a fan of this artist. And let me tell you, I thought to myself, what if I don't get this book? I felt like if I don't get this book, I was going to kick myself for not getting it. So full disclosure, I pre-ordered it at a 35% discount. I got it way undervalued. Coming in at number 10, folks. We have Oz, Return of the Wicked Witch. This is a Xenoscope book.
Ah, okay.
But hey, Ivan Tao, man.
Yeah.
Ivan Tao. What do you think? What you think about Ivan Tao?
He's a great artist. I like the use of colors here, and it's like he only used like 3 colors in this whole on this cover, but
he used pink, and pink, hot pink, light pink, and medium pink.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. Tao. Ben said it right. Tao. Ben, listen. Hey, they don't call me the bad boy nerd for nothing. Tao makes covers that you want to lick. Like, this shit is delicious. I don't know any other way to say it, but this is Oz, Return of the Wicked Witch, number 1. This is cover D. This is Ivan Tao. This could have easily been a store exclusive. This is cover D. Order from your retailer. You're welcome. Coming in at number 9. Number 9 is what I consider my dark horse in the running. Every once in a while, I like to try to find an underground book or an indie book that might hit. And I'm a fan of this publisher. This is from Black Mass Studios. Have you ever read? Yeah, Black Mass is cool. They did black and they did white.
Mm-hmm.
And they did another book I love called Cal Exit. You should check it out.
Hmm.
But coming in at number 9, a new series from Black Mass Studios called Rogue State. Now, Rogue State is a political thriller. From what I read, it's very similar. I don't know. Did you read Scout Comics, The Recount?
No, I didn't. I mean, I know about that book. But no, I didn't read Recount. Is it kind of like DMZ kind of style, or what's it like?
A little bit DMZ, yeah.
Mhm.
Political thriller, very with the times, very prescient. Rogue State sounds a little bit like that. And the cool thing about Black Mass Publications, they do very low print runs. I'm talking like
Yeah,
5,000 to 8,000 prints.
yeah. Sometimes
Uh,
lower.
yeah, sometimes lower. If anyone collected white, if you were lucky enough, they gave like 1 or 2 copies per store for first
Yeah,
prints,
it
of
was
which I got
really
all 6 of those.
really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So if you're going to go with this, make sure you put in your order right away because they have extremely low print runs. I'm going to take a chance on this one. It sounds good. It looks good. So coming in at number 9, number 8. Number 8 is going to be The
Oh.
Joker, the man who stopped laughing.
Man, you stop
Now,
that.
Ferd, the reason I picked this one is because mainly it's going to be written by Matt Rosenberg. Have you read any
Cool.
of his stuff?
No, I mean, I obviously the name is very well. I would say very well known. It's a well known name, but no, I haven't read any of his stuff, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, he does great work. Again, he writes for Black Mass Publishing. He did The Furthest Place from Here. That's with
Oh, okay.
Image.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to say he also did 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank. I think that's the
Oh,
same guy.
okay.
Yeah. And he's going to be writing for DC. He's writing for the Joker. That's the same guy. So this is going to be the Joker. Now, if you read the original series, you know it introduced Bane's daughter, Vengeance.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, in issue number 3, I believe, either 2 or 3.
Mhm.
So Rosenberg promises that this series is going to go in a very disturbing and very extreme direction.
Yeah,
So
looks like
yeah, what we're looking at right now is the 1 in 25 ratio variant.
1 in
So
25. Okay, cool.
yeah, that's the 1 in 25. There's also a 1 in 50. It's pretty cool. I tend to like this one because it shows his acid flower shooting all his acid
Yeah.
everywhere he has on his mask. I dig this one. As always, try to pre-order this one or try to get it around ratio. Let's talk to the people here. Let's see here. AOA. Yeah, sweet baby cake cover. You damn right. Hey, go ahead and answer Chad Morris real quick. He said, what's the largest number of copies? You answer first and then I'll answer.
Oh, yeah. So, kind of answering in the chat here, but I did the largest. Yeah, one I did was for Miles Morales 38. I did order 30 copies of it. I wanted the 1 in 25. It's just basically why I did it. It's a long term hold for me. It's not doing too well right now, but I think the overall state of the market is kind of in flux. So, but is what it is. But that's the most I've ever done. What about you, man?
Uh, I I did 20 copies of Iron Fist #1,
Mm.
and I want to say, don't judge me. I did about 40 copies of Hawk 7, the first Titan. I did 20. I ordered 20 first prints. I ordered them directly from previews. So again, 20%
Oh,
off,
cool.
35% off. I got them for like $2.49 a copy.
Sweet.
Then I ordered like 10 variants that showed Titan solo, and then I ordered a couple of exclusives. So
Mhm.
overall, I got like a stack of Hawk 6s about that thick. So yeah, your favorite Donnie Cates. Someone needs to do something with that character. I believe in the character, but yeah, I'm holding the grip of that one. All right, yeah, that covers Amazeballs. Yeah, I believe Rosenberg did 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank. Love that series. It's optioned. It's supposed to be turned into a streaming. Moving on to number 1098. Number 7. Now, this is from Image. It's a new series called Kaya. I read the premise. Ferd, I love the premise. I love the cover. I love books that star superhero kids or superpowered kids. And I just absolutely love cover B. This is cover B. I'm going to put in an order for this. This is written by Wes Craig. He's the same guy who wrote Deadly Class. As we all know, Deadly Class has become a Netflix series. Ferd, have you ever read like We Live or Eve from Boom Studios?
Both. Yeah, I've read We Live. They did a lot of medals. And then what was the one you said? Eve. Yeah.
Eve from Boom Studio, yeah.
You know, I don't know if it was like last year or the
Mm,
year before, but there was like a slew of like, apocalyptic like places. And so I was like, man, how many apocalyptic like stories can you do? Um, but those two that you mentioned there were kind of my favorite ones, or ones that I was like, okay, I'll read these books. Eve was kind of cool because it was just dealt with like one person, so it's kind of a journey with just her. And
right,
then We Live was just like, oh, this is like kind of cool. It's kind of like sad, and then like, holy cow, like at the end. I don't think I've read anything
exactly.
like that in a long time, but to answer your question, yes, I've read both.
Yeah, no, that was great, man. I'm glad you read them both so we can reference them because they were both two of my favorite books of the past 2 years. And you're right, there were a lot of apocalyptic stories. I think it was something coming out of a pandemic.
Hmm.
I don't know if maybe that gave some something for the writers to work with. It was like right on time that we had
Yeah.
all these end of the world stories while we were dealing with the end of the world. But moving on, we're going to move on to 109876. Coming in at number 6, we have one of my favorites. I stand by this, Sir Iron Fist Axe tie-in. I'm 100% on Iron Fist. For those who don't know, if you're living under a rock, uh, Lin Lee, the Sword Master, is absolutely the new Iron Fist. Shout out to Alyssa Wong. She wrote a hell of a story in the new Iron
Yeah.
Fist series. If you read Iron Fist, I believe number 5,
Mhm.
Danny Rand confirmed it. Like, yeah, you're the new Iron Fist, and I'm going to help make you a better Iron
Yeah.
Fist. And I was
Hmm.
like, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% behind this guy, man. What about you?
Oh, I just so I got back from vacay and I did read the last issue of Iron Fist. Um, I loved every issue of that book. Obviously, I'm kind of well, I think we're both a little biased because it is Lin Lee Swordmaster as Iron Fist, but I like the direction that Marvel decided to go with him. And actually, I talked to Amy Chu, who wrote Swordmaster, I think eight issues 8, 9, and 10. And kind of asked her,
Wow.
like, so here's a little, I don't know if it's low hanging fruit or whatever, but I asked
Mm,
her, like, why didn't the series keep going? It was such a good story, like a year afterwards. And she's like,
right.
well, as the story, went from 1 to 12, um, less readership came, was people weren't buying the book basically. And
Right.
so I'm like, huh. And she's like, yeah. So basically, the last like issues that she worked on through 12, not a lot of copies were ordered. And so she was actually
Not
shocked
even,
that, yeah. So if you are
which
a
actually
sword,
makes the book more valuable when you go
exactly,
look. Yeah.
exactly. So if you're a Swordmaster fan or you like the series and you're a collector and you're a speculator, might be some good issues to pick up at your local LCS because like you can find them like behind stuff or whatever. But uh getting back on track there. Yeah. I am all 120% on Iron Fist, Swordmaster, Lin Lee, all of it. It's
Absolutely.
awesome. It's a cool story.
Yeah, man. And who was it that had two thumbs and told everyone to go snatch up all the sword masters 6 months ago? This guy.
Can't point at you
That's
correctly.
right. I absolutely did
Yeah.
on Instagram. I
Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the ending of that Iron Fist number 5. Oh
It's
boy,
cool.
he has the emerald sword and the Iron Fist like fused into like one powerful weapon. It was awesome.
It was
Soft
cool.
spoiler, but guys, go check it out. Also, I must say this for all you speculators out there looking for a good bargain, a good value. Death of Doctor Strange, White Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling people it's a low like under the radar key. It
Mm-hmm.
actually gives the backstory of how Lin Lee lost his sword as
Mm-hmm.
Swordmaster and ended up in Kunlun and on his journey to become Iron Fist. So guys, go snatch up Death of Doctor Strange, White Fox right now why it's still flying under the radar at retail price. That's the backstory to the origin of Swordmaster Iron Fist. So moving on to number 6. This is where it starts to get good right here. You are going to love this. I know I did. Black Panther number 10. Have you read number 9? It came out today.
I haven't. I'll pick it up probably tomorrow. I got time to do it today, but probably tomorrow.
I don't know what John Ridley's thinking of, the writer going in the direction, but it was the wildest, wackiest shit I've read. When I say this, it was like a cross between Django Unchained.
Huh.
Yeah, mixed with like Marvel. There's no words to describe it. It was mildly borderline inappropriate, but it was absolutely entertaining. When you read it, you'll see.
Yeah.
Some people is probably cringy. I read a certain part. I was like, ooh. Then I was like, well, John Ridley's black, so I guess okay.
It's better than him not being, right? So yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, go read it, get back to me. It introduced this wacky new character who it's like a riff on the ventriloquist from Batman. I can't say anymore, but I love the Alex Ross covers. Everybody go read Black Panther number 9. This is Black Panther number 10. There's something going on with this new villain. You got to see it to believe it. Moving on to number 4. We got back-to-back Black Panthers this week, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. And number 4 is going to be a killer, and you're going to absolutely love it. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be your favorite list coming in at number 4.
All right.
Wakanda number 1. Art Germ, baby. Man, Art Germ brought the heat. Talk to me.
That's too sexy, man. I can't buy that. It's too sexy. I can't buy this. It's too damn sexy. No, it's cool, man. I dig it, man.
Just keep your girlfriend or your wives away from this cover. That's all I got to say.
She's gonna be like, "Why can't you be like that? Why can't you be like Wakanda guy?" Right?
We're looking like Wakanda Zaddy up in here. Yeah. Eric Killmonger up in here. This is an art. This could have easily been a store exclusive. It could have easily been a ratio.
Yeah.
Dudes, you could just order this retail Art Germ variant. It's 3 covers. They're all dope. There's an Art Germ 1 in 100, which is just a virgin. For the money, bang for the buck, just order this Art Germ. You're welcome. Yeah. Great cover. I don't know if you know, T'Challa got kicked out of Wakanda. So yeah, there's like it's like a power vacuum going on right now. And I think this story talks about what's left because he went and rejoined the Avengers.
Now, you think, okay, like this is totally just stuff you hear past few months, all this stuff. Do you think that Killmonger could be back in MCU, Black Panther?
They did not show his death.
Right. So to add a little more to FOC, if I'm going to order this or not, you might as well just throw it in there just to get a lick of that Killmonger action. If you don't have the original Killmonger series, this might be another nice current book to have prior to.
Did you notice what he's holding in his hand?
I did notice that. Yeah, along with his beautiful abs. Yep.
Moving on to number 3, starting to get steamy. Ferd is steaming up the laptop camera. Now, number 3, I need your opinion on this, but for folks, guys, fellas in the trenches, I need your comment. Let me know about number 3, which I think it's a bona fide hit. It could have easily been number 1, except 1 or 2 are so fire. It got bumped to number 3, but I think we're looking at a new classic coming in at number 3. Venom number 11. This is the Raposa variant.
Raposa variant.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's a badass cover.
Cool.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm ordering this as soon as this broadcast ends. Venom 11 is going to bring back Sleeper.
Okay.
Sleeper's going to have a new host. He's going to have a new look, new suit. It's a lot going on in Venom for all you Venom fans out there, but this cover, in my opinion, is a instant classic. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it is a fire cover. One of my favorite covers. Raposa. Damn. Have at it. All right. Here we are, folks, wrapping up the top 10. Number 2 is fire. And I'm going to be honest. Number 2 was number 1.
Oh, okay.
But something clicked and I said, nah. Number 2.
Oh.
Anyone who knows me already knows. I'm a major Star Wars fan. Absolutely love Star Wars. Love the High Republic. Folks, High Republic is the easiest spec investment play you can make. They only introduce new Jedis in every damn episode, every issue. Yeah. You should at least buy one of each one just to have for your comic book portfolio.
Sure.
So this is volume 2 of the High Republic. And what you have is, I believe, 2 brand new Jedi. This particular cover is the 1 in 50. And let me tell you guys, just go ahead and get every cover of Star Wars The High Republic. Just get every cover of number 1 available. New Jedis, new star systems, new ships, new planets. It's a spec gangbuster.
Yeah.
I can't say that enough. It really is. And with that being said, perfect segue into number 1, back-to-back Star Wars goodness. Bruh.
You brought it this time. I agree.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that.
You brought it. You brought it good.
If you have Disney Plus, you know about Star Wars Visions. Star Wars Vision has officially broken into the comic book canon. Cool. You're looking at Star Wars Visions number 1. This was such a badass show. The anime version of Star Wars. Absolutely love the show. You're looking at the main character, Ronin, from the show. This, I'm going to do a heat check. Anyone that follows me on Instagram, I'm doing a heat check, and you know about my heat checks. This is going to be a 3-flame heat check. What's up, Dr. Paul? Welcome to the show. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a heat check on this, and that was a very easy number 1 for me. Thank you, folks. There's your top 10. Let's go through them real quick. Then we're going to turn over to Ferd. Coming in, number 10, pure eye candy cover play. Oz, Return of the Wicked Witch, number 1. Ivan Tao. Rogue State from Black Mask. The Joker, Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is the 1 in 25 ratio. Number 7, Kaya from Image. That's cover B. New series. Iron Fist Axe Judgment Day. I'm 100%. Both of us are behind Iron Fist. Number 5, Black Panther, number 10. If you haven't read number 9, go read it right now. It's a hoot. Number 4, Wakanda with that super sexy, getting Ferd all riled up, Killmonger cover. That is Art Germ, I believe is Art Germ. Yeah, killer Art Germ. Retail, not even a ratio or an exclusive. Number 3, dope-ass Raposa variant, Venom 11, must-have. Number 2, again, you just got to get them, folks. Easiest spec play. High Republic, Volume 2, number 1. And number 1, heat check, 3 flames. Star Wars Vision, first comic book appearances. You're going to kick yourself if you don't pre-order this easy spec. And now I return it over to you.
All right. I'm going to upload my my slides here. Take a second, y'all. Right. We're going to bust these pretty quick. We only got...
let's give a shout out to the people while you're doing that.
20 minutes or so. So, yeah, it's uploaded. So whenever you're ready.
J-Dub makes me want to buy new comics after 20 years. Yeah, man. You know, I took a break from comics and then I got back into it. They just keep making good ones. Thanks, Ben. Stick around. You got to see the market report. Hey, Planet Arizona, thanks for stopping by, man. All right. Let's get this market report going.
All right, everybody. Thanks again, everybody, for coming through. Old viewers, new viewers, all that good stuff. And thanks, Jay, for that top 10. That was amazing. Still thinking about it. But anyway, my bird watch for the week of Labor Day weekend. Was out last week. I was on vacation, but I'm back and ready to roll here. So let's get into the list.
Yes.
All right.
Can't
So
wait.
my first
Oh, great start, man. Great start. Love it already. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Sam Wilson, Captain America #3. First appearance of Jacqueline Torres, who later becomes Falcon. That's the significance of this book. This book was like a COVID darling, in my opinion, because
Yeah.
when all the speculation came out about this book, it was like a $30 book. I actually sold a raw copy of this book for $90 when the show came out.
Good for you.
This was thank you. This was one of the first books that I was like, oh man, like, sell it when it's hot, that kind of thing. Everyone was sitting at home wondering what was going to happen in the world, and we were out here selling comic books. So,
Yeah.
this book last year in 98 was going for around a 400. I swear I saw one for 550. I'm not sure about that. I want to say this is a pretty tough book to get in 98 because of the white background, because of the paper quality, all that stuff. Recently though, this kind of caught my eye. A recent 98 went for 80 to 120 bucks. Amazing. Like I said, last year or 20, when the show came out, I was selling these for 90 bucks a pop. And you can get that in 98 for, about the same price.
Damn.
There's a variant, but I prefer this one just because
absolutely.
it's tough and high grade. Have you ran across this book? Have you bought, sold, trying to reacquire? What are your thoughts on this one, man?
I have a whole story about this series, man.
Okay.
So what you said about the pandemic was spot on. Early in the pandemic, when all the shops were closed and I had a ton of money because they were giving us stimulus money.
Yeah.
All right, guys, when I say this, hold on to your seats, or as Samuel Jackson said on Jurassic Park, hold on to your butts. Someone sold me the entire series with the variants for $30.
Oh man, classic.
Nobody was checking for Sam Wilson. A guy sold me the whole set for $30 freaking dollars. Now, full disclosure, awesome. I didn't even know. I had to ask my homeboy, Tony, Big T. I said, yo, what's up with this series? He said it's going to be one of the best series I ever read. He was right. I bought it. I bought it for 30. I flipped it for 300. Last year, I probably undersold. But that's my story.
Well, you can rebuy for 98 for $100.
I'm good. Let's see what else you got. I'm good.
Anyway, I think that's a great deal. Obviously the new movie's coming out. There's all the speculation, but this is confirmed stuff, and he hasn't even like become what he's supposed to be.
Right.
So anyway, that's my first one. This is my dollar bin kind of find here.
Oh, yes.
Further Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. Now, this is the second series of this particular title. Significance of this book is, so it came out in 1996. So kind of, I would say like kind of entering the kind of the end of speculation buying and huge printing, kind of a weird era in like Marvel kind of printing and all that stuff. So, but the significance of this book is the origin of Mr. Sinister. You can still find this book in dollar bins, quarter bins. I found 4 in a quarter bin. They were in really nice condition too. So that's the speculation. If you read it, it's basically like it's Mr. Sinister. Basically, in the 1800s, he meets Apocalypse, like on the last page of the book. I just read it today. With origin books, obviously the first appearance of Mr. Sinister it's not an expensive book, but it's not cheap. Now, if you origin books are like the third in line for like speculation. You always want the first appearance, and then first, miniseries, whatever, and then origin's always up there, all that stuff. So figure, if you get this in quarter bins, get it at 9.8 or just whatever, flip him for $10 when he comes out, or hold on to it, or get a 9.8 and maybe sell for like 100 to 200.
I almost promised this will be in half price bookstore. This looks like a half price book type of book.
Yeah, and even like online, you can find them for $2. And if anything, it's a good read. It's a fun little, it's old school like '90s, mid '90s like X-Men, Marvel kind of stuff. So, have you
Yeah.
ever heard of this book before?
You know what? I read Adventures. I never read the further adventures. But you're right.
Mhm.
Those mid to late 90s, that was like the Chris Bachelor art era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He did a lot of the art. And I forgot who the writer. It was like the same writer. He did a ton of X-Men stuff. Like I could see his name, but I can't get it right. But yeah, this looks like that era all the way. The
yeah.
font and
It's
everything. Yeah.
it's like my funnest. Like when I think or hear of like, oh, like there was a book, you should look in dollar bins from like
Oh
this
yeah.
era. It's like my favorite one to hunt for. So,
Yeah, there was a run with Chris Claremont and like Adam Kubert that I
Mm,
loved.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a great run.
Good stuff.
Good call, man. I'm gonna have to go look those up. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
Nathaniel
seriously,
Essex.
yeah, quarter bins, man. Like, look for it. It's a fun book to get, and if you get in high grade, which you still can because it's kind of glossy,
Dr.
yeah, go
Paul
go
said
for
you
it.
2 for 2.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Dr. Paul. And thank you for filling in for me last week. Mr. Longshore, Bocello did the first Gwenpool. Gwenpool.
Nice.
All right,
That's
and
good to
this
know.
and my third pick, basically like my you gotta have your PC. It's a
Yeah.
pretty obvious one, but the reason I picked this book was because of the signing that was announced. Was it today or yesterday? And it is,
Good
yeah.
call.
So kind of just reminding me of it. Obviously, like this is the first appearance of Spawn. In my opinion, it's like Nirvana's Nevermind of the '90s. Like that. Oh, like when pop culture kind of like pops in, I think of
That is so
Nevermind and
spot
Spawn.
on.
Like
That is so
same kind of
great.
era, right? Yeah, yeah,
Oh man, no,
right.
that is absolutely spot on. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. So I think
Yeah.
I always think of like Ken Griffey Jr. I think of Nirvana, Spawn,
Nirvana and
and Pulp
Spawn.
Fiction. That
That's
kind
so
of defined the
90s.
'90s. Yeah,
That
so '90s,
defines the
right?
90s. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
awesome.
exactly. And the real importance of this book to me is like it was, the era of when creators that were really good could actually do what they wanted to do. And
Yes,
there's really weird books that came out of the era, but like they did it, and
Max.
yeah, Max, Wildcats. Wildcats is all right.
I love Wildcats. I love the original.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
It was like, Image's version of X-Men, right? So
yeah,
anyway, I specified a 9.8 because we're all adults and we have a little bit of cheddar in the bank. But this book in 9.8 goes for like, anywhere for like 100 to 200 on a good day. But to get this signed by the Todd father, like it's always gonna. I know there's like a million copies of this book. It's always gonna be, especially for dudes our age, like it's gonna be a book that
yeah.
it's gonna be liquid all the time.
This is a blue chipper. This is
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah, it's definitely it's like it's it's always gonna stay consistent, right? So
Yeah,
um
yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah. And
Absolutely. And like
oh, go
it
ahead, go
was
ahead.
no, I was like saying, Dr. Paul and Ben were both
Mhm.
saying,
Yeah,
bonus points, hunt down a newsstand.
yeah. There is an error printing too. I forgot the exact like specific name for it, but there's an error printing as well. It's not a newsstand, but it's a direct edition. That's
Mm.
one of the ones I have, but you can't really tell on the cover, so I think that's why it doesn't really get that much like headway. Liberty Hill got 3 for 3. Nice. I should if you get 4 for 4, I'm gonna come over your house. I'm gonna steal it. So,
What
just
about
kidding.
that 1 in 50 they released like 10 years
Oh
later or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
is
that's
that
a
all
tough one.
black? It's
It's
all
all
black,
black. Now
right?
that if you
Yeah.
get that 9.8, yeah, you a baller.
If you get that 9.8, that might be the fourth, my fourth pick, right? One of these weeks.
Yeah,
But
for sure. Yeah,
I've never heard or seen one in 9.8. But
me neither.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Man,
All right.
great market list. I'm gonna go check out I'm gonna go look for the further adventures for
Further
sure.
Adventures,
Yeah.
not Adventures, but
Right.
the Further Adventures,
Yeah.
1996.
Yeah.
I
You gotta
messed up a couple
make
times.
sure you look for the word further.
Further, yeah. It's very distinctive, that cover, right? He's like on the cover. If you mess
Yeah.
up, you're just not paying
And
attention.
like Plantis said,
Mhm.
that episode of
Yeah,
Sinister is weird because the whole episode was about him. There were no X-Men in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a very dark episode. He had like dead bodies and stuff for a cartoon series. I remember watching that thinking, what the F? Like I was a teenager. They
Yeah,
had no
it's
X-Men. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister is my favorite X-Men villain ever.
Oh yeah.
Even over Apocalypse and Magneto, he's just creepy, dude. And like, his voice is all weird and like sound like he was speaking into microphone shit. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I hope whoever they cast for him, I hope that they get it spot on. I'm trying to decide who should be the perfect person to play Mr. Nathaniel Essex
yeah,
for sure.
there's so many creepy dudes that could do it. I can think of so many, but I can't.
I would like to
Yeah.
see Benedict Cumberbatch pull double duty.
Benedict Cumberbatch, huh? I'm still waiting for that Beavis
Yes.
and Butthead joint, but yeah.
I would love to see him play Mr. Sinister. He would nail it.
Huh. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
But or someone along those lines. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Even after the show ends, we're about to wrap it up. But yeah, leave it down in the comments who you would like to see play Mr. Sinister on the big screen.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's my last one. If you all win the lottery,
All right.
and this kind of comes from, I was thinking of, if you had a lot of money or whatever, but I was also thinking something that is still Johnny Depp for Mr. Sinister would be
If he's creepy enough.
very interesting. He's pretty creepy.
Oh,
Willem Dafoe. Well, yeah,
yeah.
double duty there. There you go. Javier Bardem. Isn't he rumored to?
Dude, he
play?
played the Bond villain from Skyfall. That was dope. He could do
good.
it.
He was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, what you got, man? Number
So
4.
so before I present it, it's I was kind of thinking of something that has like long-term value as well as continuity throughout the MCU. And I think people don't really think, I don't know. Personally, I don't think people think of this guy as like a continual character in the MCU, but when I mention him, you'll understand.
All right.
So Strange Tales 110. This is the first appearance of Doctor Strange and Wong.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So obviously Doctor Strange, you got that first appearance. He's a major character, but Wong is like in so many shows. He's in
This
She-Hulk
is the first
right
appearance
now.
of Wong.
Yeah, they're like kind of in tandem. There's a later issue that has him on cover, which is a lot cheaper, but this is like, if you got tons of money. Dude, Liberty Hill has it. Okay.
Like this guy.
I'm stealing.
I swear to God, I was about to ask him. I know he's over there laughing his ass off right now.
Well, we're going to your house. I'm stealing your books.
Dude, great book, man. Let's talk about this. Is that 7.2 or 72? Help me out.
Okay, so I did kind of a deep dive on this one. I looked at like cover price. I looked at Go Collect. I asked around to some homies, and this book does not go for sale graded often. The last sale on a graded book, now this is graded, was last year. I forgot what month it was or what time. I was trying to be as like arbitrary as possible, just because of the market and all that stuff. But a 9.2 went for $72,000 last year. Yeah,
falling out of my chair. Golly.
Yeah. I didn't see any sales in 9.6s. This is the highest grade I could find. I mean,
dude, what year did this come out? Like 60 something?
I think it was the 60s or something.
And it landed at 9. Man,
a 9.2. I mean, that probably dude had it like, I don't know, like under his mattress or something. Probably not, but but yeah, I mean,
it had to be a warehouse find. It had to be.
Yeah, it had to be like a warehouse find, like in some unhumidified chamber,
unhumidified, just a chamber, like a box. Yeah, that's the only way, man. This is
no idea.
Would this qualify as a ghost?
In that high of a grade, for sure. I mean, because I was picking between two other books, and there's too many sales of the other book or the other two books. And I just could not find this book for sale.
72 grand. It puts a lot of things in perspective.
Right.
In terms of, what's on the market, what you should expect to spend on certain books. So this is the first Doctor Strange and the first Wong.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I picked it because of Wong. I know Doctor Strange still has kind of like, like a 2 or 3 year horizon, but like Wong is like he was in Shang-Chi. He was, he was in She-Hulk,
She-Hulk, yeah. That
so
was
it's
a great cameo, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, right?
Yeah.
And just like you thinking like further down the road, with who knows, 4 or 5 years from now, maybe we get some Asian characters or whatever. I'm pretty,
Dr. Paul Flexen.
yeah, I would think he's gonna be like introducing, kind of be like the introducing like those two characters
Right.
into MCU.
Wow. Damn.
So
And this is an early Torch appearance too, because he came out in 61.
yeah,
So-
I didn't really look into that, but yeah, you're probably, yeah, I mean, he's like around the cover. It's kind of a fun book. Like the cover actually looks pretty cool. With those pop-up like kind of deals or whatever.
Pace Poppy. Sure, throw him in there. Like
right. Yeah. Forgot about
level villain, yeah. But it's true. I like these type of books because they have some like weird stories. Obviously, Strange and Wong weren't stars at all. They were just they just threw it. It's like you just throw it on the wall and see what sticks. And
yeah,
after
man, so many years, right? It's kind of weird, like. And back then,
no, this is definitely on my what do you call it? Lottery radar for sure. I love this old stuff. Yeah, Dr. Paul and I'm speaking into existence. We're going to open up a new store here in the Austin area. We got to do that. Great list, man. I loved every last one of them. All 4 of them. Loved all of them, man. That was a great. I think we outdid ourselves this week. We got to do something different now.
I was up late last night putting those 4 damn books together for all you people. Just kidding. No, it's fun.
Man. Hey, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Glad to have you back on the show.
Thank you. Glad
Great market report.
Thank you. Sir.
Yeah. Before we go, folks, again, follow us on Instagram. We post content all the time. We don't post just like throwaway content. We actually post stuff like this every day, market reports every day. I do top 10s. I do heat checks, all of that stuff. I do rookie of the year for all the first appearances. I do an annual rookie of the year, top 10. Also Instagram comic sales. I mean, shout out to myself. Let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, no, I do. Cause we live in, we put our money where our mouth is, 30 copies, 40 copies. So we actually order our own FOCs. We get all the dope covers. We get all the keys. So yeah, a lot of times I have a lot of stuff left over. So direct sales, if you guys want to find a book and you don't want to go the eBay route, hey, the price is the price. I do great shipping. Everything's Gemini or crush proof books. I ship it the way I want it. So, and Ferd does his weekly whatnot sale. So, and he has some of the hottest deals you'll ever get on slab. Sometimes I want to feel sorry for you, but I know you're sitting on like 500 slabs.
No, I mean, literally, I just have too many slabs. I just need to get rid of them. But yeah, I'll be live on Whatnot at Ferd Bird the Nerd with a THA. I can't change it for some whatever reason. I will be on at 5:30, so in the next like 12 minutes here. I might get a little bit late, and I am giving away like some books here too. So
yeah,
we may be giving away.
Hey, I don't shy away from anything. He says you have BP and Wakanda in here. You want to take this serious? Yeah. So Jonathan, I don't know if you're new to the show, but if you came in the beginning, the FOC top 10 is not the absolute list. All right, it's not life changing, but it's just making people aware. And you can you could decide not to or do it. But I'm going to put out a top 10 list. And we'll see how I stand up on my recommendations. But thanks for watching, Jonathan. But go ahead, show that again.
Oh, I will probably be giving away this book on my Whatnot sale today. Anyway,
oh, are you sure? Yeah, I'll be on that. Yeah, I'll take that. I know who that is. That's that first appearance. I'll take that one.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
It's an FOC pickup for me, but I have a few copies of it. So anyway, yeah. Come through at 5:30, everybody.
All right, let's do that. Thanks for everyone showing up. Y'all be cool.
Thanks so much, everybody. Take care.
Yeah.